Back to online classes. So in today's session, I will explain you how to find out debit and credit under the English system of accounting. You know, under English system of accounting, there are three kinds of accounts. That is first personal account, second real account, and third nominal account. So English system, you know, English system is also called as a traditional system of accounting. So under traditional system, the accounts are classified into three types: personal account, real account, and nominal accounts. You know, the personal accounts are related to the names. The personal account is related to the names. Next, the real accounts is related to the assets. Is related to the assets, tangible assets and intangible assets. And next, nominal accounts is related to the expenses. The expenses and losses, incomes and gains. Now, so analyze the business transactions by applying debit and credit rules under English system of accounting. You know, under English system of accounting, the rules: personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver; real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out; and nominal account, debit all the expenses and losses and credit side all the incomes and gains. Now, first you have to analyze the transactions before finding the debit and credit. So started business with cash. Started means commencing. So owner, he has started a business with the cash. So this is the first, you can say, the fundamental journal entry for +1, first PUC. Started business with cash. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. In this transaction, two accounts are involved. First is a capital. Next, second is a cash. So in this transaction, so two accounts are involved: capital and cash. You know, capital means here the owner here. So this you can say the owner here. Owner. See, owner, he has started the business. He has started the business with the help of cash. With the help of cash. You know, owner, he can start the business with the help of cash, even with the help of assets. So, in example, goods, land and building, furniture. So, let it be money or money is introduced into the business, that we can call as a capital here. So, capital comes under personal accounts. So, in the books of accounts, see, owner books, we won't write the owner's name here. So, we will use a capital. So, capital is an personal account. Capital is an personal account. So, cash is an asset. Cash is an asset, comes under a real account. Now, so come to the rules here. Personal accounts is related to the names. So, this is names here. Next, real accounts is related to the assets, tangible assets, intangible assets, current assets, fixed assets. Next, nominal accounts is related to the expenses and losses, incomes and gains. Now, capital comes under personal account. So, personal account rules: debit the receiver, credit the giver. So, owner, he is the giver here. Owner, he is the giver. So, capital comes under a personal account. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So owner is the giver. This is credit side. This is credit side. Next, cash is comes under real accounts. So real accounts rules, debit what comes in, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So cash is a real account. So owner is investing the cash into the business. So cash is coming to the business. So this is debit side. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So cash is coming to the business. So we have debited. So next, a paid into bank. A paid means deposited into bank. Deposited into bank. See, owner is deposited into bank. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. First, bank account. Next, cash account. So bank and cash. You know, bank is comes under a personal account. So bank is comes under a personal account, and cash is comes under a real account. Now, a paid into bank, amount deposited into bank rupees 10,000. So bank is a personal account. So personal account, debit the receiver. So debit the receiver. So bank is receiving the amount here. So bank is debited. Next, cash is comes under the real account. So real account, you know, the assets, all the assets comes under the real account. So rules, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. A paid into bank, cash is going out of the business. So cash is a real account. So credit what goes out. Credit what goes out. So this is credit side. A paid means always cash will go out of the business. Paid means cash out of the business. Next, purchased goods for cash. You know, the goods is a commodity. So goods is a commodity purchased by the business for resale here. It's not a fixed asset, it's a current assets. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. That is purchases account. So we should not use the goods here. Purchases account. Next, cash account. So it's a cash transaction. It's not a credit transaction. So purchases, what we are purchasing here, goods. So goods is an current assets. So all the assets comes under a real account. So real account purchases. Next, cash also is comes under a real account. See, both purchases and cash is comes under a real account. Now what we have to find out here, debit, what is debit and what is credit. So how to find out debit and credit with the help of rules here. So real account, debit what comes in, we are purchasing. So goods is coming to the business. So this purchases will be debit side. Purchases will be debit side. Next, cash is comes under real account. We are purchasing. It means cash is going out of the business. Credit what goes out. So this is credit side. Next, sold goods for cash is a cash transaction. Is a cash transaction. In this transaction, two accounts are involved. Sold means sales here. Sales account and cash account. So sold goods. So goods is an asset, that is sales. So sales means goods here. So goods, sold goods for cash. So sales and cash both is comes under the real account. So both this comes under a real account. Now you have to find out what is debit and what is credit. Now how to find out with the help of rules. So debit what comes in sold goods. If you supply the goods, if you sold the goods, you will get the cash. So always cash is debited. So this is debit side. So next sales credit what goes out. So goods is going out of the business. So this is credit side. So always you have to remember purchases debited, that is debit what comes in. Sales is credited, that is credit what goes out. Now this is the way to find out the business to find out debit and credit under English system of accounting. Under English system of accounting, so three accounts are maintained. Three accounts are maintained. That is first personal account. So personal account is related to the names. So it's related to the names. Any name of the person, name of the partnership firm, name of the bank, name of the organization, name of the college, name of the school, all comes under a personal account. So real account is related to the assets. So assets, so let it be tangible assets, intangible assets, current assets, fixed assets, all comes under a real account. Next, nominal account is related to the expenses, losses and incomes and gains. Now, before finding debit and credit, first thing is you have to analyze the transaction. You have to analyze the transaction. You know the transaction, there are two types of transaction, cash transactions and credit transaction. Both cash and credit transactions should be recorded under these books. First we have to analyze the transaction, then we have to classify under accounts comes under which account, and then you have to apply the rules to find out what is debit and what is credit. Next, received a commission of rupees 500. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. First, cash. Received commission means we are receiving cash. Next, commission received. Commission received. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. There is cash and commission received. You know, cash is an asset. So assets comes under a real account. Assets comes under a real account. Commission received, receiving commission, interest, dividend. So all it is an income. So income comes under a nominal account. Income comes under a nominal account. Now we have to find out what is debit and what is credit here. Now apply the rules. Received commission, cash is comes under real account. Debit what comes in. Received commission, so cash is coming to the business. So this is debit side. Next, commission received is comes under a nominal account. So nominal account rules credit all the incomes and gains. So all the incomes and gains we have to write the credit side. Next, paid rent to a landlord. That is paid rent to a owner. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. First is a rent here. Rent. Paid means cash. So rent, paid rent, salary, interest, commission. So all it is an expenses. So expenses comes under a nominal account. Next, cash is a current assets comes under a real account. So paid means cash is going here. So rent is an expenses. So expenses, all expenses. Nominal account says debit all the expenses and losses. So this will be the debit side. Next, cash is a real account. So paid cash for what? To owner for a rent. So cash is a real account. Credit was goes out. So cash is going. This is credit side. Next, bought furniture. Bought means purchased furniture from Mohan. So is a credit transaction. So in this transaction, two accounts are involved. Bought furniture. So furniture is a fixed asset. And next, Mohan here. Bought furniture from Mohan. On credit, we are not settling the amount to Mohan here. Is a credit transaction. So in future, we will pay the amount to Mohan. So furniture is an asset, comes under real account. Mohan comes under a personal account. Bought goods from Mohan. Bought goods from bought furniture from Mohan. So Mohan, he is the giver here. Furniture is a real account. Real account debit what comes in. So this is debit side. Mohan bought furniture from Mohan. Mohan is the giver. So personal account credit the giver. Next, withdrawn cash for personal use. See, owner, he has withdrawn the amount for his personal use. So it is in drawings here. So drawings means withdrawals made by the owner may be in the form of cash or goods. If you withdraw cash, goods for personal use, for domestic use or for family use, all it is on drawings. So drawings and cash. So drawings means the owner here. So owner is comes under a personal account. Cash is an asset, real account. Now you have to find out what is debit and what is credit. Withdrawals made by the owner. So owner is comes under personal account, debit the receiver. So this is debit side. Cash is a real account. Credit was goes out. So cash is going up from the business. So this is the credit side.